Here we meet at this junction. It is the 22nd of April, 2026. And as I took myself into a space of quietness, because it's only when we pause from all the happenings, even to pause from our own mind, that's where your answer lies. So let's just do this. Let's take a moment just to pause, close your eyes, and be with yourself for this moment and see what you see in just a moment. Let's do this together. Thank you. So what surfaced on the screen of your mind? Was it deadlines? Was it I just need to scroll up? Was it, I've got to fetch the kids? Was it about how much of money I'm going to earn today? Was it my health is challenging? Where did your thoughts go? Now I'll share with you, as I took that moment to reflect, I felt an inner stirring of a very loveful energy within the heart, and then it was just this beautiful flowers that emerged. And interestingly enough, today is a much brighter day here in Cape Town, more than the last few days. And so yeah, interesting to hear where your thoughts were for the last moment, because whatever you were pulled to think is where your energy was. And you can figure that out if it was an upset, if it was unhappiness, if it was deadlines. You're going to be in that rushed panic mode, which will then lead to anxiety. And anxiety over a long period of time then shifts to a depressed feeling. So nice to have a self-check. Now, one of the intentions of me stepping into this platform is to allow even myself to become the observer of our own mind, because everything is happening here. But wait a minute, it's a step back. It is happening from our subconscious mind. Now, your subconscious mind is the memories that has molded you to where you are right now. From a child, even from the past of the past, we've had a lot of experiences, right, to get us to where we are now. But the interesting twist of this time, 2026, as the whole world is going through a transformation, our own self be going through transformation. If it is your body, mind, wealth, every aspect is going through some kind of a shift. It's time to be honest and open with where you are at, to your own self. It's not about anyone else. And to want that shift in life, we got to do something different, as we've been saying. So coming back to the first step is to pause, observe what's happening behind the scenes, and really then to just sit quietly with yourself, observe the train of thoughts. The interesting thing is that we cannot shut out our thoughts. We cannot shut out the past, because it does come back. And so when I lovingly and with kindness address what's happening, you're able then to just put a halt, pause, and just be in an energy of out of your own mind. Feel the calmness, feel the peace that, wait a minute, you are here. Your body is in good condition. You are living in the space you are. You have your amenities. You are in a workspace. Or even if you're not in a workspace, something needs to be tweeted. But you are alive, you're alert, and you're awake to this moment. And you observe, and I can tell you from personal experience, as you observe, not absorb, it fades away. It fades away out of consciousness. And then what happens instantaneously is a wealth of abundance flows through. Abundant energy of a life force vitality, your resilience, your love, your kindness, your good qualities, whatever it is that has shaped you as the person you are, flows to the forefront of your brain. And at that point is where you change forever. But no doubt it does require sustaining energy. So I'll share for me what has worked and is working. Is the first step is to pause. When you wake up in the morning, whatever time it may be, just put a pause and go within. And it only takes 15 minutes to rewire your brain. Did you know that? So I'll just share with you, the last few days has been quite an impact that was happening in the mind. But I've observed in the last 2 days, I've been getting up at 4 a.m. and sitting for between 2 to 3 hours of absolute stillness. The body became still. The mind was racing, and the job of the mind is to race. But it's my job, the being within the human, to become quiet, and at that space your authenticity, your true self emerges, and everything is happening in the unseen. Everything. Like when you closed your eye, what was filtering through the mind, you're going to perceive it in your reality. So it's an interesting checking point today to see, am I looking outward for gratitude? Am I looking outward for acceptance? Am I looking outward for love? First, I have to fill the gap within, and then automatically you become the conduit for whatever you want in your life. So like we were saying, life is yin and yang. There's positives and negatives. There's highs and lows, which is really the magic of life, because in your low periods, in the chaos, you redefine yourself. And yeah, that was food for thought this morning. And may you have a day filled with becoming more aware of what's happening inside, and then being an observer, and then retrack. And as I said, the fact that we are present, we are alive, it means we have another chance to life. So make today the game changer for you. Yesterday is over. Tomorrow, I do not know, you do not know, but this pristine moment is your catalyst for change. So from me to you, a soulful love and a hug, and may today be the beginning of a renewed journey in your life. Bye for now.